Okay, this is just a quick explanation of the installation process and all the parts that you should be getting with your 3-stage pre-filter. So firstly, over here in the box you should have your 3-stage filter. Okay, and you have a top plate. So inside the top plate you have screws, 4 screws, 4 screws, 4 screws. So you have a total of 12 screws for the top plate to be screwed down in either direction, depending on where you need it fitted or hanging underneath your countertop. What you do need to take note is the arrows over here, which show the direction of the water flow. So this will be your inlet, and it will flow through to your outlet. So what we need to do is, firstly, we need to wrap some PTFE tape over the thread, 2 or 3 turns, and we will then screw in the inlet stop. Okay, and you will repeat that with the outlet. So these are 1/4 inch male threads going into a 3/8 inch pipe. Okay, so tighten them up nice and tight. What to do next is, that's how your unit should look like once it's been installed and all the screws are attached. What you would do is, to insert the filters, you unscrew the housing, making sure you have the rubber seal inserted in there. And inside is this just holds the cartridge in place if they are certain sized, but you can see there's a circle in the bottom. The filter cartridge would locate on there, and the same as over here, it would locate around here, the seal. And then what you would do is, once the cartridge is installed, is you tighten it up, and then you would take the tightening tool, you slide it up, and you give that another tighten by hand, and now that is sealed tight. Okay, so you do that for the first, second and third once you've installed your cartridges. So once you have that ready, you need to look for this part. This is your T-piece. So where your water is flowing through to your cold water tap in your kitchen pipe, you need to make a break in that pipe and install this. So this is where we're going to have an isolator valve, and again you've got a 3/8 inch water pipe coming out of here. So this is going to be inserted in your inline, and this is your isolator valve to turn it on and off. So basically this will now feed through the pipe into your water 3-stage filter. Now the piping is, again, like I said, a 3/8 inch pipe, food grade obviously, and this water pipe you get 4 meters of this, so that's plenty for the inlet and the outlet. So once you've installed this, making sure obviously you're turning your water supplies off before you start, and if you need to change your filters, you have the function here to switch it off and on, so you can isolate your water feed. Okay, so once you have that installed, you would push your pipe into there. That would then come into your inlet feed, which is over here, and then you can chop the pipe in half, and your outlet feed would then go towards your tap. Okay, so we'll show you the tap. The tap you get in this box. So the tap comes like that, as a chrome effect, on-off tap, feeder tap we like to call it, and it does come with an assembly kit which is for a 6mm water pipe, but we're using a 9.35mm water pipe, which is a 3/8 inch. So we've given a connector. If you do use the smaller pipe, the 6mm pipe, there is a installation kit here, these two little plastic bits, but you won't need those if you're not using that size pipe. Here's your top plate for the tap, your top plate with a protective coating on. You just peel that off, and also you have your rubber washer and your nut over here, which will tighten it. This is a 12mm hole, so if wherever you're drilling this, through your kitchen sink or through the countertop, you'll need a 12mm drill bit to make the hole for this. So all you would do is you take this end screw off and your tightening nut off, and what you would then do is you'd obviously put that into the housing, you'd put all your washers and everything on, you tighten that up, and then the last thing we'd put on is this, and this is a quick connector. You'd screw that on to the base, and when your 3/8 inch pipe comes out of here at the outlet, it would then feed up and get pushed into your tap, and then you have your full system running from your mains water through your 3-phase filter and into your feeder tap, which means you have your filtered water coming out here.